Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tembisa. I'm glad to see you again. Let us hope today that we won't be having phone problems. We should be fine because this is a new device, so we should be okay. But I'm told that we're having load shedding at 8. So we're gonna have to get done with this video. Okay guys, welcome also to my kitchen. We are in the kitchen today and I would like to demonstrate some things I'm going to do. We're not really doing cooking per se, but we are putting together some stuff. We are making granola bars, and if we have time, I'm quickly going to show you how I make my guavas, poached or stewed. Some people say stewed guavas, or I say poached in red wine. Now normally people will poach it in water, sugar water, or they will poach it with rooibos tea, whatever. But yeah, I've never tried it with that because I just love to cook with red wine. I don't drink red wine. I mean, I'm not averse to drinking it. I do drink it occasionally when I'm with friends, but mostly I cook with my wine. So let us get down to it, guys, and I will show you. Hopefully we have a good focus so you can see the steps that I'm taking. Right, before we start, thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for everybody who is viewing my videos. We are growing. Thank you very much. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Share the video and like the video. Comment and hit the notification bell. Thank you very much, guys. I am enjoying myself here with you, and hopefully I'll be teaching you some few tricks, things that will help you along to feed your family in a very easy way and economical way. You will see that usually, these things are, most of them, you have them in your kitchen, in your cupboard, in your pantry, wherever you keep your stashes. So let's start. All right, so the granola bar, basically, I always make, it can be a granola that you can eat for breakfast or whenever. It's a healthy snack or meal. But I chose today, I'm going to make granola bars because I think it will be a nice twist, especially for the kids to grab something, when they're hungry. It's a healthy snack. It's got nuts, it's got dates, it's got a lot of goodness, but I will talk you through the ingredients as we go along. Great, so I'm going to mix everything in this bowl. It's a nice deep bowl that will be able to mix everything. So we are using rolled oats, which is a purest form of oats, and there's no real measurements, I'm just going to, this is how I do. So I just put whatever I feel looks right. So let me just get a spoon, not that I'm going to measure with it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. And I actually sent my daughter to our neighbor to ask for some parchment paper, which I found out as I was going to do this that I don't have. Unfortunately, my neighbors will have to deal with me because from where I come from, we always run to the neighbors when we run out of eggs. So they always laugh at me because I'm always asking for eggs, for sugar, for everything that I run out. And fridge space, I always ask for fridge space. But they're very nice neighbors, so they are always willing to help. Okay, so now I'm talking too much, so I didn't even know how much I have put in here, but that's fine. We just play it by ear. So the next thing we're gonna put in is organic virgin coconut oil. Basically, then it's coconut oil. Does not have to be virgin or organic, whatever. So, I mean, you can get the regular one. I actually see it's on special at Food Lovers. Yeah, two for what? 140 rand. Yeah, and you know what? Olive, this uh, coconut oil, I even use it for my body. Obviously, not this one, it stays in my bathroom and my hair. So, you know, I literally use it for everything. So it's wonderful. So I'm just going to put a spoon of this. It smells wonderful. Okay, so let's put that. Maybe just 1.5 spoon. Okay, great. And I've got a roasted and mixed in nuts, festive nuts. I believe obviously because it's Christmas, Food Lovers has packed these, and they have cashews, they have almonds, they have pecans. Americans say pecans. We have walnuts, sunflower seed, cranberries, and yeah, that's basically that. It's mixed nuts, so it's quite nice because, as you know, nuts can be very expensive. So at least, you know, these were coming at a very good price at Food Lovers. So I got them instead of buying, you know, individual nuts. So I'm just gonna put a generous amount of nuts because you do want this to be nutty and all the goodness. So they a little bit too big, the nuts, so I'm going to just chop them a little bit, but you still want them, you know, in a kind of whole form, but you still want to at least, you know, cut it a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. I don't want them jumping and falling, so that's what I'm doing. And of course I thought, let me do this because I do see that if I don't do something with them, my husband eat all of them, and then when I wake up there is absolutely nothing left. So at least if I make them into granola bars, I mean, not that I'm safe, he will still eat all of them, but that's fine. I'm happy. When people eat, my children knows, eat and eat and eat, and I'm happy. I love people who eat. The worst for me is a guest who comes to my table and they want to be fancy and nice and not eat. Then we are not going to be good friends because I want people to eat a lot. Right, so cashews looking good. I love cashews and walnuts. Almonds, I'm not such a, you know, it's not my favorite, but I do eat them, of course, all the nuts because they are healthy. Cranberries, not my favorite. I might prefer raisins, but yeah, so that looks right. So I'm just going to put them in the mix. Put them in the mix. There we go. Okay, they look good. Basically, my hands are clean, so you know I can literally use my hands. So I'm just going to mix it up. I might need some more. And what else? Okay, I see I have dates which were left, so I'm gonna put in some dates as well. And basically you can literally put anything, because this is like on your breakfast bowl. So you know, whatever you have in your kitchen, you can just chop it in and add it in, whatever you enjoy for breakfast, you know, in terms of, you know, dates and your dried fruits. However, as I say dried fruits, because I'm quite an erratic cook and I never stick to what I'm told. So I thought, okay, wait a minute. I have a blueberry compote. I have some compote which I have made. So I'm going to, you know, try the blueberry compote. I don't actually know what it's going to do. But you know what? For me, that's fine. Whatever it does. You know, in this kitchen, we're going to try things together. Obviously, I haven't tried this before. And, you know, sometimes we're going to go through a flop together. And that is fine. You know, it's nothing to be ashamed about. You've tried something. And what is nice is that you can then, you know, do something else the next time, you know, change it, improvise, do something else, and, you know, it will come right. That's how we become great cooks in the end. So one must not be afraid to make mistakes when you cook, when you do anything, by the way. So there we go. That's the dates. I put in the dates. Okay, I see it is not quite, you know, yum as I want it. As you can see, there's peanut butter. So what I've done beforehand, I am melting some so that it can bind in nicely with this mixture. And I mean, it can be my daughter says tokoman. Yeah, it's peanut butter. So I don't personally eat peanut butter, and so I'm using this peanut butter that was in the pantry. And I mean, it can be black cat, whatever it is, you can use absolutely anything. And honey, we're using honey as well, and pinch of salt, they said. I remember them saying a pinch of salt. So let me get some salt. Just for that nice flavor. Just a pinch, not much. That will be fine. There we go. So you can see, you know, there's no refined sugar per se. Let me see if my peanut butter is doing okay. All right, that's fine. Here's the peanut butter. It should have melted more than this, but no problem. Everything works. We're just gonna put it just like this. Okay, there we go. And then, as I said, the twist that I am having here, because of course the only concern that I have with compote, what is compote? As far as I'm concerned, it's jam, okay, but compote is more, you know, the whole form of the fruit. I mean, jam is like mushed fruit, but you can see this, you can see the blueberries are still in its fullest form. So I'm going to add this as well and mix it in. I don't want to mess it up. I'm sure it will bring in some nice flavor. Obviously, in the compote there's sugar, so I mean this is an optional extra. As you can see, the juice there, so you don't have to put that, but I thought for this I'm going to do that and see how it turns out. That is for me exciting, how it's going to turn out. And let's mix it. So I'm going to mix it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm mixing all the coconut oil. I see the rolled oats, the blueberries, the peanut butter, the nut mix. Just mix it all together nicely. There you go. It's looking good. So you know, when you don't have time to sit down for breakfast, you can grab a granola bar and you run, and you know that you've eaten something very healthy. I see the blueberries are giving it a nice color, a nice purple color from the blueberries. That's looking so good. I'm going to put some more blueberries. It's calling for more blueberries. I'm going to throw in the whole thing of blueberries. I think this is a 250 ml. I think it's a 250 ml of blueberries. And oh, this is now looking so good. So I'm just mixing it in, and then I'm going to basically put it in a pan, in a dish that, you know, it can just set a bit, and then you can cut it into bars, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. You're done. I mean, if you have little kids, this is fantastic for them to take to school, or snacks that they can eat throughout the day. It looks yummy, 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 yummy. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Oof, I need strong arms for this, but we're getting stronger. Okay, there we go. All right, as I told you, when you do this at home, have parchment paper, because that works better. Then the mix does not stick on your bowl. You can just lift it up nicely after you've cut it, but I don't know how it's going to work now because I don't have that. My neighbor does not have, whom I wanted to ask. So I'm sure nothing will happen to it. You know, I think really cooking is about being brave, not be afraid to try out things. Just spread it. Just spread it on your bowl. And you just put it in the fridge. Sure, this is like work. I'm actually sweating. You know, you think this is just mixing, it's nothing. but it's quite labor intensive. I know my kids are gonna want to clean the bowl. They're always cleaning the bowls. So there you go. There is my granola bar. Spread it evenly on your bowl. And Bob's your uncle. You put it in the fridge. Just wipe the sides with some kitchen paper. There you go. And basically I'm thinking now, because I'm thinking something is lacking, but when I serve it, you know, you can just put some blueberries on top and it should look amazing. There you go. That's your granola bars, a healthy snack. Because I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm not going to wait for it to set and cut it, but you know, you cut it and you serve it. That's basically it. You can just put it in a glass bowl with a cover it tightly, you know, like biscuits, and then you can serve it like that. There you go, guys. This is our granola bars. Try it and you'll enjoy it. Wonderful. Right now we're going to move to our guavas. There you go. Can you put it in the fridge for me? I'm just going to literally show you. My timekeeper says I'm running out of time, but let's see how far we're gonna go with that. Okay, so here we go. If I can just show you how to mix the whole thing, that should be fine. So here's guavas that I've cut in half. It's fresh guavas. Buy them at Food Lovers. They were 29 rand a punnet. They're 3 punnets. We've eaten some of them, so it's no longer 3 punnets. So that's the guavas. There you go. And then you put in a bottle of wine, red wine. This is a classic red wine. Look, I don't know, I'm not a wine connoisseur, but you know, it can be any red wine. It can even be sweet wine. I've never tried sweet wine. I usually use Pinot Noir. I use Shiraz. I use whatever the other one is. Okay, so I'm just going to throw the whole bottle. And I will normally see when it's enough. I can see the bottle is not going to be enough. So, but we're going to put some spices. This is cinnamon sticks and star anise cinnamon sticks. So I'm just going to throw this in. And I'm going to put in some more spices, ground spices, mixed spice. Okay, I cannot tell you how much. You will feel as you go along and taste. Okay, it looks like we are, oh no, it's just stuck there. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Some mixed spice. Oh, it smells lovely. The smell of this is just amazing. When you have guests and you are cooking this, oh my goodness, they are going to love you. There's green cardamom pods. Just gonna put maybe 3 cardamom pods, because I'm also gonna put ground cardamom just to accentuate the taste, and some nutmeg. There we go. And some ground cinnamon. There we go. Some ground cinnamon. me put on the stove. Yeah, it is on. It's at 8. And some ground ginger. Oh, it smells wonderful. Just putting a teaspoon of ground ginger. And sugar. That is the most important thing. Let's see, what is this measurement? It's half a cup. Okay, I hope I don't finish this sugar. My husband's not gonna have sugar for coffee in the morning, but we'll just see about that. 2, 3, 4, so that's like 2 cups of sugar. Okay, so that's perfect. You know, I've made this so many times, so I already kind of know. So that is sugar and some lemon zest. Let's use this side for the lemon zest. Let's use this side of the grater. So make sure you don't do too much of it, otherwise you're gonna get the bitter parts of the lemon. Just to accentuate the taste and the depth of the taste. So there we go, some lemon zest of 1 lemon. You can squeeze the lemon in, always gives it a nice twist, but I'm not going to do it. So these guavas I use for dessert when I have guests and I have not prepared a dessert. They always work like a dream. Serve them with ice cream, or idle milk is the best for me, because that reminds me of my grandmother's house, or when we were young and we eating pudding, always, you know, idle milk. So there we go. And they will cook and for 20 minutes literally, because they are ripe guavas, and I bottle them and eat them like that. And literally you can taste now, obviously the wine does evaporate, so that bitterness of the wine is the thing that elevates these guavas. I mean, anybody and everybody who's had these guavas, they cry because they are just so amazing. They're bubbling up already, and I'm just feeling like, is the wine enough? Because everything I play by my eyes and taste. The sugar sounds, you know, tastes fine. The sugar tastes fine. I'm happy with the sugar, and not too sweet. I think we put 2 cups of sugar on this one, on 3 pallets, and they were very small guavas, so they're not such big guavas. As you can see, if I can just take it out and show you, you know, this is how it looks like. It's now cooking nicely. Just open pot, don't close the pot, open it, and as you can see, it's cooked, and you know, everything has come together, and there's nothing technical about it. It's just an easy dessert that you can make at home, you know, to eat during the day, or you know, keep it in your fridge for whenever you have guests and look like Superwoman. And there we go, we have dessert. Right, so there we go, guys. We're gonna end this video here today. Thank you for joining me, and let me know if you have any questions. Go in the comments field, ask me any questions, and I will answer you personally. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining. Bye.